It's weird being back from the trip and being used to like sleeping outside in a tent and all that in a room. It's like miss being outside, but now I'm inside. School started, and I have a lot of writing work to do. So I'm gonna get on to writing The Train, which I've mentioned a few times in previous episodes. I did some quick research onto like what the current dystopian titles for young adult are, and a lot of them include numbers in the titles. So I wanted to follow that trend for business reasons, and I named the manuscript The 3-Day Rule. In this future, there's air poisoning, which is basically a genetically inherited allergic reaction to certain toxins and pollen and things like that in the air. Similar to the 5-second rule for lightning. There's a 3-day rule that's taught to children. If they start to get hives, which is an itchy rash from an allergic reaction, if they get this rash, they have 3 days to get to a hospital before the effects become permanent or untreatable. So, the manuscript finally has a title. Other things that I need to work on, so I need to get this written. I need to get volume 2 written, which I already have someone working on the cover art for it. It's gonna be the sequel to this. So volume 1 was a compilation of short stories and poetry, and volume 2 is going to be similar, and I need to write a bunch more poems and short stories to fill up an entire book. So I'm about halfway done with that, I think, unless I edit frogs and put that in, but I took a break from homework to help Griffin set up his drum set down on the main floor.
Yeah, we're recording for Don't Stop the Sloth, which is a metal song.
Is it the only heavy metal track on the album?
Yes. Most of the tracks on the album are like folk rock, kind of. It's just kind of a blend of my style and Gary's. But this one is more me than Gary, so it came out more metal.
We're having someone else drum for this album.
This is my limited skills. I mean, I drum on most of the album. This is going to be one of the only songs that Gabe drums on, but that's because it's more technically requiring.
I will film some of the drumming for you guys.
Cool.
Make sure that you check out the album when it finally comes out. But here's the double kick. So this is the main kick, and here's the other kick pedal. Yeah, so this is the second kick. It's driven by pulling this chain, help it pivot around that corner. I quickly looped all those joints, all the hinges. It was squeaking before, but now it's nice and quiet. And it has that spring, which is completely adjustable. So if you want a faster reaction of the kick, just tighten the spring. If you want more play, more slack, you loosen the spring.
Griffin, why is your kick mic so far into the kick?
Because it gets more of the beater noise that way.
So you want, okay,
I want more beater noise. I don't want just
What time is Gabe gonna come down to drum?
It was at robotics or something. So We have about 7 mics, and I'm just trying to wire them all up. Overheads need a long. They're far away. These overheads catch the cymbals. So I'm gonna put a high pass filter on them so they only catch the cymbals. Because this is kind of unique to this setup. Actually, we have everything else in microphone. Every single drum is like plus mic in. And that just means we have more control over the sound of each drum in the recording. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Now we need mic.
Mic clip. This is Brothers of the House history.
The protection of the album. Here it is. Yeah. I thought that would be in here. It's this thing. This is what we needed. Got it.
Mic clip.
Cool. That should be the last thing. The last thing I need for Graham.
No worries.
So, thank you.
Thanks, Graham.
I'm sure Gabe's gonna have a great time hitting this mic as he's playing. Gonna be so awesome.
Slaps the mic.
Slaps the mic. Just gotta tighten that thing really far on there, and then a mic will go in there, which I think might be upstairs.
There's a mic right here by the cat.
Would you look at that? Gary did a good job. He brought all the mics down.
Gary hasn't been on the vlog for many episodes.
You can go grab him while he's writing the lyrics for one of our songs. He's up in his room.
Do you need him down here?
No, we just go bother him.
How?
Hey,
How is the progress on Brothers of the House?
Great.
What are you currently working on?
Great.
Great.
I mean, I'm working on lyrics to our R&B great song.
Great.
Yeah, great. And, it's going great.
Great. Great.
Great. Okay, so at the beginning, I'd like a drum solo. I think it's just one more time, but I want it to go. Wait, what? Yeah, just like that.
We have the craziest EQing setup ever.
Yeah, so the mixing console's in the other room.
Was I late again?
Actually,
I think I was.
Let me think.
You need to have like a. So I think what needs to, the type of fill, it's not like just an anything fill. It needs to match the guitar, and I think that's why I'm struggling so hard, is because the guitar is doing something, and I need to match that.
Celebration.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, now we actually have to record the rest of the song.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have so far? We got the fill.
All right.
What else?
That stupid fill that took forever.
That fill took a long time. We got verse, pre-chorus, no intro. Chorus is done, I think. I like what you did for the chorus. We'll keep that.
Chorus is done.
Done.
Pre-chorus is done.
Uh-huh. So now we have a verse.
Verse number 2.
Do you have the same type thing with
Verse
the
1.
verse
Did
but
we do
heavier?
verse 1?
We
What?
did a verse 1, I
We
think.
did verse 1, yes.
So it's the same.
It's the same, and then after this, it's the same format as all this other stuff. Yeah.
Then what do we have?
So we have
just repeats.
Yeah, it repeats as the rest from the pre-chorus.
Loop.
So loop.
Pre.
Loop. Yeah, loop pre.
Pre-chorus.
Pre-chorus.
Okay.
Then we do have a bridge section, but that's a lot later.
There's another bridge section?
Yeah. Gabe, you're just not.
Oh,
The pain.
we just recorded the worst fill of my life. It took so long,
They took over my vlog.
but it's done now. And I'm shirtless because I got really hot.
You've always been hot, Gabe.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Holy smokes.
They just got done.
I'm so tired actually. I'm so tired.
That was like a lot of recording.
Currently wearing my kilt, but I'm going to get to work putting this back on. It's still curing, but it's safe to get this guy back on, and so that is going to get screwed back on, and I can put everything back together while this is curing. It's pretty nice and solid, so there's no fear of it getting messed up. Progress on the guitar. The Griffin wants to put in these pickups eventually this weekend, so toes. It is another day, and I am going to get to work on this, taking these off, and then those are going to be replacing these two. I'm going to wait to take all these completely off till Griffin is here, because maybe he wants something done a specific way, even though I have plenty of experience with wiring. But I do think that he was wanting someone else to do the wiring instead of me. I think he already talked to someone else. But I'm just going to get these off of here. Should be pretty easy. But I'm going to end the video here. You'll see that in the next episode. Bye! Oh, and make sure you buy a book. I'm doing this to promote my books. Otherwise, there's no reason. Go read a book.